Meganne today, so we've got timing belt and water pump, and not a moment too soon. So a few more bolts to get in this cover, one in there, there's two down the bottom. We'll get the pulley off. We've already taken the bolt out. There's a bolt underneath the starter motor for locking it up. We've got a few of these kits actually. I don't know if I'm on like map 4 now, these kits. So you can see there's a few Renault tools. It's an injector seat cutter. That's the van, the variable valve timing that one, so that goes into your inlet cam. And then you see we've got a pin for your crank, goes under the starter motor, and then there's another one there. I believe that's for diesels actually, so I don't think we'll be using that one. No, I don't think there is a hole in the cam gear. So, well, so you can see what we've done. Throttle body's off, it's just sat down there. Getting that pipe in there, so it's not matter, it's just moved out the road. We'll get these two caps off. We'll get these camshafts. We'll get it all timed up, and we'll get the belt off and let the belt man. So let it slack it as well. So obviously it will go taut when the engines go round, but yeah, I think it's definitely overdue, like definitely. So it's time for timing belt replacement. Right, so there's our old crap pump. So we've got a pin in, you can see it, pin under there. Got a bar in the back there, and this is for doing the variable valve timing. So that one, that peg goes into that other cam, and then that goes on and holds that gear, and then you slacken the gear as well when you're putting the new belt on, and that's how you do it. So we've got all that all cleaned up. Got all that all cleaned up, and we'll get our new kit, new T-belt and water pump kit, gasket there. We'll just check there's not meant to be any silicone on it. I don't think there is. Don't think there is meant to be, but so we'll just check, make sure we've not to put any silicone on. We'll give that all wipe down with some alcohol wipes as well, and we'll give the holes a blow out to make sure there's no crap in them, and we'll get the new belt on. So take it to go, man. So we've got the new belt on, new pump on. We just need to tension our belt up. So I've got our tools in still. We'll get our belt tensioned. We'll get it all checked. We'll do our 4 rotations on the engine as well. Make sure that's tickety boot before we fire it up. And it's quite hard actually seeing at that point. Now maybe when I turn it, it'll reveal itself. Fingers crossed. 5, 6. Right. I can just about see the little pointer on there. Oh, I'm too fat. Hard to see it. It really is. Very hard to see that in there. Yeah, there's a better view of it in there. Well, I can see it better now. Oh, you want to tighten that a bit there. So we'll tighten that up. Some of these car alarms going crazy. Right, so 2 wee bolts left to put back in. There they are. There. So we've put the bolt back in under the starter. We've put a new crankshaft pulley bolt in. So we're pretty much all done there. We'll just need to bleed it all up now. Need to get it all running and get it all bled up. We've put new bungs in as well. You can see those black bungs down there. So we have also rotated the engine behind, so it should be all good. So a couple more bolts. Tighten up that intake pipe. Bleed up the coolant. Hopefully that should be it. Hopefully, no issues. Shouldn't be. We used all the tools, so shouldn't be any issues there. But we're cracking on now, so it's getting on the day. So nearly done with this one. Right, so there you go. We've got all fired back up. Everything's back on. Just intake pipe still to tighten. Obviously check, make sure there's no leaks and stuff like But aye, so we just need to get the coolant all bled up on it. Did take a couple of seconds longer to start. It didn't take long to start, to be honest. Just enough to get the fuel back in to the fuel wheel. Obviously you need the fuel wheel off on these in it. Oh, they just double check that was really tight, and I have had these break on them before. These Renault fuel lines, not the fuel line per se, the actual is really crap design, to be honest with you. I have had these breaking in the past. This is probably for me Renault timing belt, and it's not a Renault, it's a Renault Meganne. This is probably timing belt 500 million for me. Well, maybe 5 million to be honest with you. 500 million's a bit much. We've got sandpaper we've been using for cleaning up the Wasser pump. So, Wasser pump and timing belt's all done. We're going to get the coolant all bled. There's my mirror. I was just trying to see into the little pointer on the tensioner. Wherever the old tensioners went to. I have a line about here somewhere on the floor. So, there's a little pointer on the tensioner. It's quite difficult to see. So basically I just used the wee mirror. So, there's the tensioner there. I put it on actually just to see, just to make sure I had it in the right position. So there's a little locator there, if you can see that. So you can see the location where that's to go to. That's to go into there for doing your belts on these, your water pump. So you see all the bolts that go in it. I've not put any silicone, I just cleaned it and put a new gasket. Come with a new gasket. So really the only thing I've got left to do now on this is just bleed the coolant up and get the wheel back on it, get the wheel torqued, get road tested. See, it's a Renault F1 team, Renault Sport, so must be pretty rapid. Must be pretty rapid with that sticker on it. So that's at least another 50 brake on that sticker there. So aye, it was in a few weeks ago. It had a couple of issues, and thankfully the dealer the lad bought the car from was taking care of that, so that was good of them. That was good, that was really good, to be honest. So you know, it's like sometimes with second hand cars it can be a bit of a fight, but you know, they've taken it away, they've taken it back, and they've did all the bits on it that were meant to. It did come in for the time belt and water pump maybe 3 weeks ago, and we declined to do it just because it was full of oil in the coolant basically. So and that issue might still be there. It might be the little the thermostat housing, which does have a little oil channel. It may be that on the back of the head that is causing an issue with oil in the coolant. But at the minute it's hard to say. So it's a bit hard to say at the minute. I don't see any leaks from it. It does look powdery up there. And it's not all wet on top of the gearbox unless somebody's really cleaned it all. So I had a new clutch, I believe. So a new crankshaft oil seal. So when it came in, there was just oil pouring out it. It was all over the tray. Plus there was oil in the coolant, so we thought, right, maybe best not to do the timing belt water pump just now. And we'll see if we can get that sorted first. So now that it's all been sorted, it's back and got its new Wasser pump and timing belt. So you can see the old belt there. So it was well overdue. Like, I don't even see any writing on it anymore, so a little tiny bit. So it's most probably the original belt, so it's probably long overdue to be honest. So aye, so that's done now, so nothing to worry about now for another 5 year, I think. So we'll monitor this, get the coolant bled up, we'll get that splash guard put back on the wheel, and that should be all good. We'll just stick the machine on as well, just make sure there's no codes, no lights on it in a minute, so that's good, that's a good sign, always good. So yeah, so the wee Renault Meganne for timing belt water pump now, all good in the hood. So the wee Renault Meganne, oh there you go, how many times did I say I need to tighten it up 10, I've not did it. So we'll get the screwdriver, there you go, she's taking a wee drink, so we'll switch her off, and that's the coolant all bled. So, numpty man, how many times did I say that to? Who's that van? Give me this driver. So I don't know how many times I said that I had to tighten those up, and I've still not bloody tightened them up. So as you can see, it's taking a little drink in there. I don't like the colour of that, again. I don't like that. Kind of suggests to me there's still something happening in there. So maybe just advise we replace that thing down there, please. So normally what happens is you get a load of oil. Oh, for God's sake, look what kind of job am I doing today? I've not put that back either. So normally you see a load of oil down on top of the gearbox. I don't see any there, so maybe it's going into the cooling system. It's no good. Right, that's that tightened up. So she's plopping away quite nicely. Plopping away not too bad. Put my screwdriver down. See all grit, very cold. Ugh. Nice, no lights on, nice and toasty. Oh, good in the hood. That's for the cooling fan, so that's a good sign. I think the cooling fan did come on there, I heard that. It might just be a cleaner like this. I don't know. I can't get my hands in, obviously. That's probably just discoloured with some sort of cleaner or something. I don't know, I did say only time's going to tell on this, so. Right, we'll get that road test, see what she does. Cap's all good. Cap's all good, they're not leaking. Just check my bolt as well. Make sure there's nothing going in there. Yeah, all good there too. So, all good in the hood. So that's a Renault Meganne all done. For now, we'll see about that coolant thing.